Hey folks, this is Vince with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to take another quick look at the Star Wars X-Wing miniatures game. Today we're going to look at the E-Wing expansion. It's a Wave 4 ship, and I'll be honest, I don't know a whole lot about it. It's not a ship that I used to fly in my X-Wing versus TIE Fighter days on the PC or anything like that. This is a relatively new ship, but from what I understand, it was supposed to replace the X-Wing, but apparently it was really expensive and it didn't mesh well with the R5 and R7 units, something like that. If you want to learn more, go Google it. Yeah, with that said, let's go ahead and just take a brief look at what pilots and upgrade cards came with this. Okay, and here's a brief snapshot of the components, minus all of the little tokens. Once again, I don't cover those just because they tend to get redundant. Just keep in the back of your mind that the tokens that come with expansions like these usually reflect the ship class in question. So here's a look at the model. If I can get a focus, there we go. And as you can see, very detailed. Not as delicate as, say, a TIE Fighter or something with wings on it, but still delicate nonetheless. As far as the maneuvers go, it's pretty agile. It's got the maneuverability of an A-Wing, but almost like the strength of an X-Wing, but we'll see how it actually performs in combat. Slight left at 1 or slight right at 1, that is a white maneuver. Going straight at 1 is a green maneuver. Onto the 2s, a hard left at 2 or a hard right at 2 is a white maneuver. Slight left at 2, slight right at 2, or going straight at 2 are green maneuvers. Onto the 3s, hard left at 3, slight left at 3, likewise, slight right and hard right at 3 are all white maneuvers. Going straight at 3 is a green maneuver. You can also make a K-turn at 3, that is a red maneuver. 4, straight at 4 is a white maneuver. You can also make a K-turn at 4, that is a red maneuver. It can also go 5 straight, that's a white maneuver. Pilot card, starting with Koran Horn. Some of you may recognize him from the X-Wing book series. I think that was Michael Stackpole, but don't quote me on that. Pilot skill of 8. The base points here, you've got 3 attack, 3 agility, 2 hull, 3 shield. So somewhat like an X-Wing here. I think that is exactly what the X-Wing is, except that the X-Wing has only 2 agility and not 3. So the special ability for Koran Horn, at the start of the end phase, you may perform 1 attack. You cannot attack during the next round. That has a focus, target lock, barrel roll, evade, slew of upgrades down here, point cost of 35. Ethan I'm going to butcher that. Same base stats, pilot skill of 5, however. When an enemy ship inside your firing arc at range 1 to 3 is defending, the attacker may change one of its hit results to a critical hit result. So great when used in a group. Same actions, upgrades, and has a point cost of 32. Black Moon Squadron Pilot, pilot skill of 3, no special ability, same actions, upgrades, point cost of 29. Finally, you've got the Nave Squadron Pilot, pilot skill of 1, no special ability, actions, upgrades, and a point cost of 27. Upgrade cards. Flechette Torpedoes, we've seen these. 3 attack dice, range 2 to 3. You have to use a target lock in order to use this card. After you perform this attack, the defender receives 1 stress token if its hull value is 4 or lower. Point cost of 2. The R7 Astromech. Once per round when defending, if you have a target lock on the attacker, you may spend the target lock to choose any or all attack dice. The attacker must re-roll the chosen dice. Point cost of 2. R7T1. I guess the R7s could be used with the E-Wings. Maybe it's the R2 or the R5 units that couldn't initially be used with the E-Wing. I think if the wiki page is correct, I think they mentioned that eventually the E-Wings were designed to accommodate the R2 and the R5 units, but that's the lore. We'll touch on that maybe later. Action. Choose an enemy ship at range 1 to 2. If you are inside that ship's firing arc, you may acquire a target lock on that ship. Then you may perform a free boost action. Point cost of 3. Outmaneuver. When attacking a ship inside your firing arc, if you are not inside that ship's firing arc, reduce its agility value by 1 to a minimum of 0. Pretty powerful. Point cost of 3. Advanced sensors, we've seen this. Immediately before you reveal your maneuver, you may perform 1 free action. If you use this ability, you must skip your perform action step during the round. Basically, you can take an action before you maneuver. Point cost of 3. And there you go, a very brief look at the E-Wing expansion. You can check out my review of the core game at www.dadsgamingaddiction.com. You can also click on the links in the below description, that'll take you there as well. This is Vince, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.